Now on to another event of great significance, one that took place a little over 4 years ago. That's when Carla Balakgie took the helm at NAMA. Carla's visionary leadership, her commitment to excellence, and her ability to push us all past our comfort zone has helped us to achieve more than we ever thought possible. We truly appreciate all that she has done for NAMA and for the industry. I'd like to think we make a great team, and I've been honored to serve with her. So please join me in welcoming NAMA's President and CEO, Carla Balakgie.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you for that awesome introduction, and I do think we make a great team. How about you? Let's hear it for the chairman of the board. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the 2016 OneShow. I just want to talk about 2015 for a brief second and say, I agree, it has been a year of firsts, and it's been an absolute thrill to see it unfold. There's one more thing we haven't told you about yet, and in my opinion, I think maybe we saved the best for last. I have the privilege of introducing you to the new NAMA. What's that mean? Well, you're going to find out. There's so much excitement in the industry right now because we're at a turning point, actually several turning points, all across all aspects of our business. So first, we have evolved. We've expanded our business model beyond vending, beyond coffee or refreshments, the things that brought us to the party. And we now provide more products and services, and we deliver them in more customized ways, whether it be dry cleaning services or pantry loading or office supplies or whatever it is that you're inventing, it's what the customer needs. The second turning point has to do with that customer. It's the customers we serve. These days, the client and their customers, which are consumers, are in greater and greater control. Today, more than ever, they want an experience tailored to their business goals and to their lifestyle needs, and we are responding. Which leads to number 3. We're also at a turning point in the consumer experience. Through today's technology and innovations, we're providing products the way they want them, whenever they want them, however they want them, creating this 21st century consumer-focused relationship. So, we've been talking about this like it's the future, but it's here. And over the past 4 years, NAMA has been working hard to prepare for these changes and to prepare you for them. We work to amplify our voice in Washington, as you just saw, and to build our visibility on the national stage. And we also work to support our very and increasingly diverse membership and become the industry's authoritative thought leader on the possibilities. A recent example of this is the executive forum that took place in Silicon Valley in February. To quote one of the participants, it was like no other initiative NAMA had ever undertaken. Over the course of 2 days, we reshaped some paradigms. We inspired our industry's vivid vision, to quote one of the speakers, which is our blueprint for growth. Nearly 100 executives heard from some bold-faced names. Howard Behar of Starbucks, Richard Karlgaard of Forbes magazine, consumer markets expert Jerry Wilson, Robert Stevens of Geek Squad, and growth guru Cameron Herold. And if that wasn't enough, we also visited Google, Intel, Salesforce, and Visa to find out how they do what they do in this new world order. For me, NAMA's executive forum was personal. It was, in fact, a fulfillment of a pledge that we made to deliver thought leadership for the industry and to disrupt the business as usual mindset, because that's what leads to growth. So here's a snapshot. Don't take my word for it. Here's a snapshot of what some of the attendees said. The forum raises the level of our industry to new heights. It was a bold endeavor and a result to be proud of. And a third said, congratulations to NAMA for the vision and the guts to try this event. Our industry has the best opportunity in its history for positive change, and thank you for calling us out. This, my friends, is the new NAMA. So, with all of that in the rear view, it was inevitable that our image be adjusted to match the reality. So what do? Well, we relaunched a branding campaign. And that effort really is a natural conclusion of what we've been doing for the past few years. A strong brand identity is critical to being able to convey who you are, what you stand for, and the value you deliver. And given all the changes that have taken place and that continue to evolve, NAMA needed a more expansive, forward-looking image. Of course, how many of you developed a brand? Not an easy task, right? It involves the creation of a new visual identity, a brand personality that's clear, powerful, and recognizable. And in NAMA's case, it had to appeal to multiple audiences. First and foremost, you, our members, as well as your clients and your clients' customers. It also had to be recognizable to the general public and the elected officials that we are trying to influence, and also to prospective members, those who may become part of our reality on the go forward. They need to see themselves in NAMA's brand as well. And then to break through all that clutter, if you want to call it that, and perhaps 80 years of history, we also had to nail the cool factor, which might have been the hardest part of all. So how do we go about it? Well, we gathered a lot of information, right? We solicited input from a large swath of the NAMA community, including many of you. We also spent a lot of time looking externally. We went outside looking at business and consumer trends. We benchmarked other associations. And importantly, we focused on our industry's customers. We took a deep dive to understand what's happening in the workplace with millennials, and really, what are people looking for in their day-to-day lives in the away-from-home space? After processing all that the market was telling us, we developed a brand strategy that has a new logo, a new tagline, and a new message of how we describe ourselves. So, like the industry we represent, NAMA has been evolving and adapting for 80 years. But despite those changes that have happened all along the way, what's the one thing that has remained constant and consistent? Convenience. It's our common denominator. Giving people what they want, how they want it, when they want it. In other words, being their first choice away from home. Again, the NAMA community has been bringing convenience to life for 80 years, and we're going to do it for another 80. But what do the next 80 look like? Well, what do you think? I'm hoping that applause means that you like what you saw. You just witnessed an exciting new milestone for NAMA. The formal launch of our new logo, unveiled right here, of course, and you will soon see, as soon as you step outside the doors, it's everywhere throughout the show. So let me break down what you just saw and why it has a little bit of meaning. The logo, right? It's more than a pretty set of colors and an edgy design. It's the most visible element of an organization. That's why our new logo has a fresh and modern feel. It combines blue, the color of credibility, and green, the color of growth. Second, we have our tagline, bringing convenience to life. It is active. It embodies our core value, but it defines us in a way that's more reflective of who we are today and who we are going to be tomorrow. More than vending, more than coffee, tea, and water, more than micromarkets, more than the next innovation, we deliver convenience just as we always have, but in a much different way. We provide convenience services. And finally, our brand personality is the one thing, it's the tone, it's the style and the voice that you'll start to see reflected in all of our messaging and how we represent the industry. It will strengthen our identity and our impact, but overall, it all adds up to the new NAMA. The new NAMA is bold, it's energetic, it's authoritative. We embrace alternative ideas, we embrace innovation, we are on the move. The new NAMA is a trusted expert and influential leader, and we are poised for growth and transformation. Does any of this sound familiar? The new NAMA is all of you. This represents all of you, and I'm really excited about the future of our industry. I hope you are as well, and I cannot wait to see what's next. Together, we're on a rising tide. And from what I can see, the water's blue, the skies are fair, and the destinations, endless. So let's go. Thank you, everyone.